some Charger fans were speculating that Malik Nabers was in LA house shopping, but he was just visiting the Chargers, and it looked like, or it could be that he's just scoping out the area. But you could hear signing being done, and then you hear someone say that he's going to show him some houses, and you can hear him saying that he can see himself living in LA. Malik Nabers did tweet that he wasn't in LA house shopping. You hear Nabers say, golly, I could see myself living in LA. And then you hear someone say he's going to show him more houses. Not sure Nabers is the greatest fit for the Chargers, though, because they have a good vertical threat in QJ. They kind of have a void of a slot receiver now with Keenan Allen being gone. And there are a lot of great options in terms of slot receivers. If you look at Nabers versus man coverage, he was 30 receptions of 51 targets for 58%. Chiefs run a lot of man coverage. Nabers was described as not being good off the ball because of some weird release, like a shoulder shake or something like that. If you look at who was good in man coverage, Odunze was 30 of 48, 62%, 555 yards. Malik Washington, Virginia, 38 of 48, 79%, 460 yards. Nabers is in there, 30 of 51, 58%. He had a lot of production, but his reception percentage is not very good. Xavier Legit, 22 of 29, 436 yards, 75%. Troy Franklin, 23 of 40, 57%, 428 yards. Tez Johnston, 25 of 33, 75%, 399 yards.
Yeah, thank you.
Boy. Kelly. It'd be nice just walking outside like this.
Huh?
I said it'd be nice walking outside my house like this.
Well, I'm going to show you some other houses. We can make it happen.
So if you're looking at maybe reproducing some of that production that Nabers had at LSU, yeah, I'm sure you could probably do the same thing with QJ. However, if you're looking at strictly slot production, Odunze would be a better prospect because Odunze has vertical threat as well as that slot production, and he's bigger and just as fast. If you're looking at yards per route run reception, I don't think that's a good metric to determine if a receiver is good or not, because those that have a really outstanding yards per route run reception, it's probably because they don't have a lot of targets, and so the sample size is small. For example, in 2022, if you're looking at slot, QJ had a 6.14, but he only had 17 receptions. And I also think yards after catch as well as ADOT can skew that number, because if you look at his yards after catch, he had 13.2, and his ADOT was 12.2. So he was catching it deep and had a good yards after catch deep. If you look at all the receivers that had at least 69 or more, their yards per route run reception was 2.9 or less. So I don't think yards per route reception indicates or can predict that a receiver is going to be good. I still think Joel is a better fit for the Chargers because Greg Roman ran off tackle a lot when he was with the Ravens, as well as a couple of years ago we ran a lot off tackle off Rashawn Slater with Eckler when Zion Johnson was playing on the left side. Also, Herbert is good in play action, and he's not necessarily good avoiding pressure in the interior, but he's really good with play action, rolling out, throwing on the run, and he has that running ability. So if you can give him an escape route to the outside, I think he can be really dangerous and effective there. I can see Greg Roman running to the left and maybe doing a play action with Herbert to the right and being really effective in that way.